Hiya, I'm Dan, and I play in Ferals. Probably since I was like 10 or 12, maybe, when I started. And then probably early teenage years, played a bit more like real, like playing in bands and stuff and like practicing properly and shit like that. First song I remember playing was, like in total, was Guerrilla Radio by Rage Against the Machine. Because I remember having like Pro Skater 2, and it was like the theme song. And then I seen the video and like crying or something, and I was like, looks so cool. And that's the first song I remember, like, because before that I was like, how do you learn like how to play songs on drums? And I saw the video and I like seen him play it, and I was like, I guess I could just try and do that. And then from that, just that's how I learned really. It was called the first band I played a gig with, like a real gig with, was called 50 Second Hand Shop. I was about 13, and we played in a bar in Ballymoney in the North Coast. And they thought we were talking to them on MySpace, whatever MySpace email thing, and they assumed we were like 16, 17, and they were like, we know you're underage, but we'll let you play for the night. And then we arrived there and we're like, not even doing GCSEs. They're like, you just have to get the fuck out. We played, of course, but it was terrible from what I recall. Dave Grohl was always standard, like classic. Just always had the Nirvana albums, and Songs for the Deaf was like a holy grail. Drum tracks, learning them, playing all those songs like whenever I was like learning drums. And then the second, don't know if the first or second, Primus drummer, Brian, he was like a big influence style wise, I think, because I like to play like super heavy, like real hard, but quite not necessarily super technically. But he's more of a technical guy, but he's super hard hitting, and he does loads of like foot triplet stuff, which I like a lot. So I guess like that kind of style mixed with the Dave Grohl vibe I always liked. And the drummer from the Melvins, just that kind of like hard, really hard hitting stuff. Always liked those guys. We played with Jamie Lenman and the guy, he was in Ruben. And I hadn't really listened to them before, and we arrived. We were talking to him beforehand and he was sound as fuck. And then he was like in the green room area when all the support bands were playing, so it was just behind the stage in the Palm House. And he gave us a shout out during a set, and he was like, "Where Feral drummer at?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then got drinks handed to me. It was great. That was probably a highlight, definitely so far. Like the whole gig was great, and then get the shout out was unreal. And the whole experience was just good. Everyone killed it. He killed it. I think we killed it. As far as like the worst experience, I don't want to slag off any gigs. Don't want to offend anyone. But played a couple gigs just that when the equipment's just so bad, or like they offer you like £7 as a group for playing, when the door got a lot more than that, and you supply all the gear. It's happened a few times, I guess, but these things happen. I guess you need the shit moments for the good moments to be so good, I guess. And we have loads of good moments as well. I just always thought they were, well, there was always drums in my house because my brother played. So when he wasn't around, there was always just a drum kit, and I was like, I just want to play that. And it looked cooler than guitar. I probably tried to play guitar before I played drums, but it was always trash. So just played more drums, I guess. And less people play drums, so it's easier to stand out. which helped. Everyone plays guitar. And then, yeah, I think everyone wants to play drums whenever they're a kid. Most people anyways. They're like, the first thing anyone who doesn't play drums does in like the practice room is like go in the drum kit as soon as there's like a free second. So it's like the funnest instrument to play. Yeah, if I was in a band, I'd always want to play drums musically, even if I could play another instrument well. Yeah, it's just the funnest, like. Ferrell's our next. We have a headline show in the Pavilion on the 5th of July. I believe. I don't think there's any event or anything up for it yet. Hasn't really been promoted as of now because it's still a bit away. We're not doing anything in June, like. And then Fibber McGee's in Dublin on the 12th of July. That'll be our first Dublin show, and we get the headline as well, so that'll be sweet. That was like the next thing we wanted to do, was to get out of Belfast a bit and try and make some waves elsewhere. So that's the plan.